Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Charles with Charles E. Snyder III Marketing. And this is Charles Snyder Raw. Me, unscripted, unfiltered, and mostly unedited. Just sharing some thoughts about business every day and some of the challenges and stuff that I'm facing with my business. Um, I guess today I'll talk about uh, the actual transfer of the rebranding of my business from River Valley Hosting and web design to Charles E. Snow the Third Marketing. That transition started taking place last year, back in March. Renamed the website, redesigned the entire website, and started rebranding all the stuff. Archived a lot of the older stuff, which was predominantly about web design, web hosting. There was a lot of SEO, social media stuff that kind of applies but needs to be reworked for the new version of the website. So anyway, long story short, changed the name of the business, and back in December, um, it finally occurred to me. It was like, look, I'm using this new name and stuff, but I'm still using the old domain name, which we've been using for 7, 8 years. I think, uh, us, yeah, I lost my train of thought on that one. Anyway, train wreck aside, we, started switching everything over back in December to the new domain name, moving everything to a new web server, an upgraded web server that's with a new hosting facility it's a hell of a lot faster. Um, it's much more WordPress friendly. And there's my fiance bugging me. It's Ann. What does Ann have to say? No, she's just giggling. She actually just got back from visiting her parents in La Carlota in the Philippines, and she's very tired. Um, but anyway, so that's the whole background is, rebranding the entire business, the website, all of the social media over the course of about 3, not quite 4 weeks. That all took place. And then today I was just checking some stuff this morning when I got up, waiting for uh, the fog of sleep to exit my brain. And what I did, I was just kind of checking the stats of the website, seeing how things were going. And when I updated some stuff in the back end, I noticed that uh, Google, of all things, hadn't picked up most of the website yet. There was only 3 pages indexed, and I was like, it just didn't make sense to me. Why would it only pick up 3 web pages? Because the website's been up for 8 plus, almost 8 years. So I was kind of thinking about it. I was going back through, and then it finally occurred to me. I'm like, duh! Like a month ago, I switched the frickin' domain name. Okay, it was about 5 weeks now. I was in the process of switching everything over. Okay, so but anyway, the moral of the story is it's only been 5 weeks. It took me years to get the traffic to the point of where it was before the switch. So, and then it finally occurred to me as I was looking around, after I wasted almost an hour this morning trying to figure out what was wrong. I thought maybe there was something wrong with the robot text file, or maybe there was something wrong with the site maps, or there was just, I had inadvertently created no follow links on the website. And, some of this may be Greek to you, or some of it may be making sense. But in any case, I was looking at all this other stuff and I didn't look at the one obvious thing. And I even talked about it in one of my articles like almost 3 years ago. If you're going through the process of rebranding and you start a new domain name, guess what? You're starting over from scratch again. It takes some time for all that, uh, the indexing of the old site to get transferred to the new site. Plus, a lot of that content that I was mentioning on the old website, the River Valley hosting website, is not on the new website because a good bit of it's relevant, but it needs to be it needs to be updated, it needs to be polished. It wasn't properly keyworded, with the way that we're setting stuff up now, so that there's a whole lot of extra work. So the thought process was eliminate it from the website for the time being. I'll revisit it later in video format, and of course, I've been also adding a little bit of content to each one of the videos as I post them, and then of course it goes out across all of our, some of our social media. We haven't gotten it all set up for all of our social media yet, but we're getting there in steps. So anyway, the moral of the story is, again, like I said, is it takes time. If you're going through the process of rebranding, um, it's going to take 6 months for your traffic to recover. Even though I have that stuff being transferred from the old domain name to the new one, plus I also have, what's called uh, redirect setup from the old content to the new content and so forth. But it just takes time for that to get caught up and to get properly indexed throughout Google. The only other thing I have going on is yesterday I created a new 60-second why video, uh, not just like an intro to the business, but why we do what we do. In this particular case, more why I do what I do. But we got that done. We got it cranked out. It's exactly 60 seconds. We put the ad up yesterday, so I want to see how that's actually performing. And that was the better part of what we were doing, or what I was working on yesterday. But you can actually see it on my desktop here. I'll just play it real quick. You'll see it on our different social media. Actually, I'm not sure if I have the audio set up for that. Never mind. I'll post a link to it. So if you want to check out the video, you're more than welcome to do it, by all means. But it just gives you a little bit of an idea why we do what we do. And you can actually find it directly on the website on our team page, right under my profile, because again, this is, more specifically my story of why I'm doing what I do. So, anyway, I got a lot of work to do. I got to go find out what Ann's up to. I know she's very tired. She's not feeling good. So I want to give her a call back, and see how she's doing. So I'm going to cut this short. I'm sure you don't mind, me rambling, in some of my other videos. So, anyway, just keep that in mind if you're going through a rebranding or you're thinking about doing a rebranding of your business. Keep that in the back of your mind that it takes 6 months or more for your web ranking, page ranking, and stuff to recover, because it takes time for all the search engines to properly index the website, get those pages up, take the old pages down. There's still, I find, pages from my old website from back in uh, 96, 98 era. Occasionally I get, a notice that someone's clicked on one of those, and I'm like, where the hell did that come from? It takes time. So keep that in the back of your mind. I'm not on conference calls today, so I'm going to be getting a lot of work done. Going to be working on some more, uh, informational how-to videos. I'm going to be trying to keep the videos, entertaining as well as educational. And I'm going to start putting up some more offers and stuff too. So, hey, if there's anything I can do to help you out with your marketing and stuff, obviously I have a lot of experience with, the web development aspect of it, search engine optimization aspect of it, the content marketing aspect of it, and now the direct response marketing. Um, I can help you out. That's what we're here for. Charles E. Snyder III Marketing. We'll get you some results. I mean, it's amazing the results that we're getting, and we're not even putting that much money into it at this point. So I'll leave you with that. Have yourself a great day. Take care. Love, peace, and chicken.